you doing? This is my first day back for a week. I was under the weather, so I'm trying right now to get Nathan sick. You mind if I breathe on you a little bit?
No.
But it was a slow day. I wasn't feeling 100%. I don't know if anybody was. But we didn't have a lot of conversation. But this is what I tell you, man. If you're going to do this or anything like this, just the presence, our presence, is the seed.
Amen.
I'm always thinking the biggest thing that Charlie Kirk did was his presence was there. His presence was felt. I think it was you who told me that it went from 2 million followers to 12 million?
Under 2 million to 12 million.
Did you hear that? Charlie Kirk, and it's only been a week. It happened a week yesterday. It went from under 2 million followers to over 12 million followers.
I'd say about
12 million. I mean, imagine 10 million followers joined him. He might never have gotten, I'm going to stop all it passes. He might never have gotten 12 million followers. I mean, maybe after 30, 40 years doing this. But I just think that's amazing. So forget about the conversation, just the presence of being there. And this man was doing it today. He said, prove me wrong when he said, I believe Jesus is Messiah. Prove me wrong. That's the attitude Charlie had. And we want to have that attitude. So I heard you spoke to someone. Why don't you tell our 12 million listeners?
Well,
not 12 million.
I like that.
that's the truth of Yeshua's words, that unless a grain of wheat falls to the ground,
Amen.
it doesn't bring forth an abundance of life. So there's some phenomenon that has to do with death. I mean, think about the life that was gained from Yeshua's death. There's a phenomenon with regard to something dying. A seed is planted, it dies, and it sprouts this amazing plant. So there's a phenomenon there. There's a supernatural a display of life there, and that's true with Charlie Kirk. You can see that. But we were talking here. We didn't have a whole lot of conversation, but one or two times a person might have said something or nodded, and we're encouraging people to at least enter into conversation with us and at least tell us where we're wrong. We'll listen to you. If we're wrong, we'll listen. But we have not heard anything yet that proves that. But we're open to it, and we want to be open to the public.
Yeah, I heard this great podcast. He must be a famous liberal who's spoken to Tucker Carlson. He's spoken to Charlie Kirk and some others he's debated with, liberal. And he said this statement that violence. Do you remember when I said violence? It was really good.
Well, I know when conversation ends,
well, that's Charlie.
Violence begins.
That's Charlie. Charlie said when conversation ends, violence begins. But this guy said, and I love this, liberal, violence is intellectual surrender. And when people said, I've had it, I can't get through, I can't talk, boom, violence is intellectual surrender when you can't intellectually keep up with the conversation.
Right.
So I really like that. But again, did you talk about the conversation you had? You said you had a conversation. I don't know.
I didn't really have a lot of conversations.
Well, we didn't have a lot of conversations, but we planted seeds nonetheless. What we got to do is look at what we got there. We've got the books, we've got the tracks, we've got the snacks, we got the water, we've got the shalom board.
We got a lot of books.
Got a lot of books.
I will say, just some of our reading, our signs, are testimonies in themselves, because I mean, hundreds of people walk by and hundreds of people read those signs.
Amen.
And that sign is a testimony in itself.
Yeah. So
Amen.
I'll say that about this. That we are out here planting seeds, whether we have conversations or not. But I will tell you, planting a seed, that if you don't know the Lord, now is the time of salvation.
Amen.
Okay? Charlie was one of the great evangelists. Thelma right here is one of the great evangelists. Okay, and we're okay. We're a bunch of schmoes, but we still like to evangelize and share the gospel. And I urge you, if you don't know him, know him. If you do know him, share him with somebody.
Amen.
Share him with anybody.
Amen.
Somebody.
Amen.
What was that?
Amen.
That Jewish business, two guys in a truck? There's two schmoes in a truck.
We're done.
Well, wait, I like that. What you said. If he's
That's all
not
you
the
gotta do,
Messiah,
prove
prove
me
me wrong.
Small Lords. Oh yeah. You are winner. Filters through my soul and our emotions. He sees everything. He sees everything and he hears everything. He loved that guy. I mean, I love that guy, but I also know he's not too pagan.